Y'all, I have what I'm going to call a frightening update to the woman that wrote us a couple weeks ago and was very upset that her mother-in-law wanted to homeschool her kids. And she's like, just not no, but oh hell no. But meanwhile, her husband was like, no, we should let my mom, a retired teacher, homeschool our 2 elementary age children because it will save us a bunch of money because they were in private school. And then come to find out, after all of us ranted and raved and said the mother-in-law needs to stay in her lane, the reason he went to his mother-in-law is he needed money to pay the school tuition because he didn't have it. And the mom's like, I can't give you money, but maybe I can homeschool. If you want the full letter experience and you're on TikTok, click there. If not, stay with me. I'm telling you everything. So yeah, her husband blew the money, lost the money. So when the letter writer confronts the husband, he says, what happened with the money? Why don't we have this money? Tight-lipped, nothing, wouldn't tell her. So she goes to her parents and she's like, Mom, Dad, can you pay for the school tuition? They said, yeah. And the dad's like, and I'll pay for a divorce attorney. And she was told, you need to start going through the finances. So she just did a very cursory examination. This is what she found out. 2 hidden bank accounts. I believe an accountant or a financial auditor was helping her do this. Took out a HELOC. Credit cards were taken out in her name without her knowing it. She goes, that's just the tip of the iceberg. She says, they both worked. Her husband took care of the money. She took care of other stuff. She had no idea what was going on. She trusted him because that's her husband. To date, he's now living with his mom. She kicked him out. Still is not saying where the money went. Is it hidden? Is it spent? What's going on? And she's frozen everything she could, like credit cards, all that kind of, frozen it, got a new bank account for her check to be deposited into. So it's a quagmire. It's terrible. And of course she says the marriage is over. And then her parents and the financial auditor that's helping her said that she could file criminal charges. They need to dig deep into what's happening here. So I'm scared for her. She said they both had good jobs. They made good money. And she's scared. What happens now? Where did that money go that we made? Where's the money that I thought was going into our savings and being invested? What happened to it? So it's frightening. And this is a cautionary tale. If you're in a relationship and you are commingling finances, be damn sure you know what's happening with those finances. Absolutely sure. And you know what? When you get to be my age and you've been married a long time, my husband and I still go over finances because what happens if one of us dies? We need to know what's going on with everything. Knowledge is power. Never not be seeking knowledge when it concerns your finances. She says she'll keep us posted, but gosh, I'm scared for her. Absolutely scared.